Transatlantic is a multinational progressive rock supergroup consisting of Neal Morse, Roine Stolt, Trewavas and Mike Portnoy. They formed in 1999 as a side project to their full-time bands, but disbanded in 2002. They then reunited in 2009. Despite not being an official member and not appearing on the studio albums, Daniel Gildenlöw Paragraph W has traditionally joined the band during live shows. However, due to illness, Ted Leonard stood in for him during the 2014 tour. Biography =Formation originally intending to include Fates Warning guitarist Jim Matos, Morse and Portnoy tapped the Flower Kings guitarist-vocalist Roine Stolt when Matos was unable to participate. The band completed their lineup by adding bassist and progressive rock veteran Trewavas from the group Marillion and Edison's Children. The name of the group was originally planned to be Second Nature, but was changed to Transatlantic on suggestion by the cover artist Per Nordin. SMPT, and Bridge Across Forever their first album, 2000's SMPT, received strong critical reviews, including some of the best progressive rock music ever written. A subsequent tour of the United States led to a double live CD, Transatlantic Live in America, and a video of the same name. The band showed their musical heritage on the Live CD, presenting covers of the Beatles' Strawberry Fields Forever, as well as a medley of Genesis' epic Watcher of the Skies, and Firth of Fifth. Though SMPT, contained the 31-minute opus All of the Above, the band's second studio album, 2001's Bridge Across Forever, found the band flexing their muscles further in the long form for which progressive rock is known. The CD contained just 4 tracks, the 26-minute Duel with the Devil, the 14-minute Sweet Charlotte Pike, and the 26-minute Stranger in Your Soul making up the bulk of the disc, with the title track coming in at a relatively scant 5 minutes. The limited edition also contains a cover of Pink Floyd's Shine On You Crazy Diamond. In November 2001 the band toured Europe. As an added bonus for progressive metal fans, Daniel Gildenlöw Paragraph W of the band Pain of Salvation sat in throughout the tour as a fifth member of the band, playing keyboards, guitars, percussion, and vocals. Hiatus Morse left his regular band Spock's Beard in October 2002 stating that God wants me to do something else, which meant leaving the mainstream prog scene to launch a new career as a Christian musician. This move also included ending his activities for Transatlantic. Portnoy reacted, "This spells the end of Transatlantic as I wouldn't possibly consider continuing it without him." A live DVD of the band's last tour was released in late 2003, featuring all aforementioned epics with Sweet Charlotte Pike mixed with the Abbey Road medley by the Beatles. In the years to follow Morse continued to collaborate with Portnoy both in the studio and on stage. Morse concerts frequently included one or more Transatlantic songs. A three-quarter reunion took place on August 23, 2008, when Stolt and Portnoy joined Morse at the Three Rivers Prog Fest in Pittsburgh for We All Need Some Light, and Stranger in Your Soul. Reunion and the Whirlwind On April 16, 2009, it was officially announced that the band had reunited and begun work on a third studio album. The album was released in October 2009 and consisted of a single 77-minute title track The Whirlwind. A special edition of the album was also released, including a second disc with 4 additional original tracks and 4 cover tracks. Additionally, a deluxe edition was released, which included a DVD documenting the making of the album. The album reached number 21 on the US Billboard's Heat Seekers chart. The band toured North America and Europe in April–May 2010 in support of The Whirlwind. Dubbed the World Tour, the band was again joined by Daniel Gildenlöw Paragraph W on stage. In 2012 Morse compiled a CD called A Proggy Christmas performed by the Prog World Orchestra. The Prog World Orchestra has different well-known progressive rock names as members on each track. One of the 10 songs on this album is Silent Night We All Need Some Light, and on this instrumental track the Prog World Orchestra is composed of the 4 members of Transatlantic. In February 2013, the new Neal Morse Band and the Flower Kings started a European tour together which will be followed by a gig in Los Angeles in May. Each band will perform a set with their own songs, and the encore set will feature Transatlantic songs performed by Morse, Portnoy and Stolt, supported by members of the two bands, with special guests Jonas Reingold and Randy George alternating on bass. The encore ends with 11 musicians on the stage. On March 10, 2013, Pete Trewavas announced at the Marillion Weekend convention in Port Saar, Copyright Land, the Netherlands, that he would be going to Nashville in the summer to record new material with Transatlantic. Neal Morse confirmed this to DPRP. Kaleidoscope On May 30, 2013, Mike Portnoy announced that they had finished writing a new Transatlantic album. It features 5 songs plus 8 covers for the bonus disc. The album was released in January 2014. A world tour of the United States and Europe followed, including a special performance on the Progressive Nation at Sea cruise created by Mike Portnoy. The band played 2 shows, with the first featuring the entire Kaleidoscope album and a second including guest performances by famous progressive rock artists such as John Anderson of Yes. On September 11, 2014, Kaleidoscope won Album of the Year at the 3rd Annual Progressive Music Awards. Members: Neal Morse, lead vocals, keyboard, guitar; Mike Portnoy, drums, lead and backing vocals; Roine Stolt, guitar, lead vocals; Pete Trewavas, bass guitar, lead and backing vocals. Touring members: Daniel Gildenlöw, paragraph W, guitar, backing vocals, keyboards; Ted Leonard, guitar, backing vocals, keyboards. Discography. Studio albums live albums other albums video albums References. External links: Transatlantic official site, Encyclopedia Metallum page, an interview with Pete Trewavas on the Whirlwind.